Hey guys, and welcome to the second day of Christmas. Today I wanted to do something related to two because it is the second day of Christmas. I decided to do a 2 looks 1 palette using the Makeup Revolution SOPH eyeshadow palette. This is the collaboration with SOPH Does Nails. I decided to do 2 different looks, one for like every day and then one for parties and stuff, like the one I'm wearing right now, like a little bit more nighttime appropriate. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and are excited for the rest of the days of Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! So I'm going to start with the shade Cup of Tea and this fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend this shade into my crease and blow it out slightly. This first look is going to be my everyday look. So this is typically what I wear when I go to work. I do it really quick in the morning. It doesn't take a lot of effort on my part, so I just thought I'd share this look with you guys because I've been doing it a lot recently. Then I'm going to take the shade Pumpkin and blend this onto my lid and slightly into my crease as well. I'm not taking it quite as far out as I did with the shade Cup of Tea. Then I'm going to take the shade Danger and basically do the exact same thing, but keep this one even closer to my lash line than I did with the shade Pumpkin. So I really just wanted these 3 shades to blend into each other, but to not overlap as much. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend those out. And I'm going to apply the same Danger shade to my lower lash line as well. Then I'm taking the shade Mug Cake and I'm going to apply this really tightly to my lower lash line. I just wanted to deepen up those lower lashes a little bit because I don't really have very thick lower lashes. Then I applied mascara, which was my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and for bronzer today I'm using the Maybelline bronzing palette, and I took the second lightest shade and I'm going to bronze the usual areas of my skin. Since this is an everyday look, I'm not really contouring, I'm sort of just warming up my face. Then I'm taking my e.l.f. matte blush duo, and this is in the shade Rosy Flush, and I am using the lighter of the 2 shades, and I'm going to warm up my cheeks a little bit with this shade. I like to keep things simple when I am doing everyday looks, so pretty much no highlighter and very minimal blush. Then I am taking the Physicians Formula matte lipstick in the shade Bear With Me, which I love. I think it's such a pretty shade for every day and it works really well with the eye look. And that completes this first look. So like I said, extremely work appropriate, perfect for every day, but it has a little bit of an edge to it, which I like. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. For this next look, because it's a little bit more dramatic, I always prime my eyelids with my Pierre makeup base whenever I'm using metallic and dramatic shades. So that's what I'm doing first. And then I'm going to dive right into the shade Grow Old. I love the name of that shade, Grow Old. And with a flat brush, I'm just going to pack this on to the inner half of my lid. It's such a beautiful shade. It's so intense and metallic and it looks so reflective. I love it. Then I'm going to dive into Mug Cake and basically apply this to the outer corner of my eye, just really lightly. I don't want to pack it on. I just want to lightly dab this shade onto the outer corner. To help with the blending, I'm taking the shade Tiramisu and I'm going to sweep this into my crease. Sometimes I start with my transition shades, but then sometimes I apply my transition shades last. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm also going to take a little bit of Cup of Tea and basically warm up the crease a little bit with this shade. Then I'm taking the shade Nightmare, which is just the matte black, and really lightly I want to tap this into the outer corner. I wanted this look to be super dramatic and super smoky, but neutral and simple at the same time. So I'm just putting a little bit of black shadow there on the outer corner and then just blending things together. I'm just intensifying my lid shade a bit, so just packing on that Grow Old shade, making it super metallic. I can't stop looking at it. I love that shade. Then I'm taking the shade Fairy Lights and applying it to my inner corner as well as my brow bone. I'm going to mix the 2 lightest matte shades, Penguin and Pancakes, and I'm going to use these 2 shades to kind of blend around the edges of my look. I always do this at the end of every eyeshadow look just to clean up the blending, make sure I didn't blend things out too far. For the lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Cupcakes, no, not Cupcakes, Cup of Tea, and I'm going to sweep that onto my lower lashes, and then I'm taking the shade Mug Cake and doing the exact same thing but more on the outer corner, and then I'm taking the shade Nightmare and doing the exact same thing but keeping this even tighter to the lash line and also more on the outer corner. I'm just blending it in with my smudger brush and then applying some black eyeliner, my mascara, and that completes the eyes for the second look. Just intensifying the skin a little bit, I'm actually going to contour with the deepest shade from the Maybelline bronzing palette and just kind of chisel up my cheeks a little bit more and just make things more dramatic overall. Then I'm going to tap really lightly into my blush. This is the deeper of the two shades from the matte e.l.f. palette, but I applied too much, so I had to kind of remedy the situation just by blending a lot. I'm going to apply some highlighter. I'm taking the highlighter from the Maybelline palette and just sweeping this along the tops of my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit in my forehead, pretty much everywhere actually. I'm just really trying to make this look glowy and fresh. For lips, I went with a nude, and this is the Kiss New York Professional Matte Lipstick in the shade Peanut Brittle. And that completes this second look. Like I said, it's a lot more dramatic, a lot more appropriate for the nighttime. This is a look I would wear to like a holiday party or a fancy event, something like that. I think you can totally wear false lashes with it as well. I just didn't feel like popping any on today, but I love how the look turned out. I think it's so classy and fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed these two different looks. I hope you are liking the 12 days of Christmas so far. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!